I have been tasked to interview some teachers for the Year 11 prom, because no one else wanted to do it.
Thanks, Arlo, but I think I'll take it from here. This year, we've clearly stepped up with the budget with the video quality, but not really the audio quality for the interviews themselves, which is fine because we've got more interesting questions. No more of that, just simply, what do you wish to tell the Year 11? Some of us may learn new things about the people that used to teach us and realize that they were rambunctious, stupid teenagers just like us. Don't you worry though, some of this footage, I'm taking to the grave. Or to the extended director's cut, but before I do, let's get into this. What's the worst thing that has happened in your Year 13 class this year?
It's just been a great journey, so I can't tell you the worst thing. I can tell you one of the funniest things. When Nicholas spelt his name wrong on a test and he called himself Nicolads. So his name is now forever to me, Nicolads.
You didn't tell the worst thing that happened in sixth form.
Well, I'll just call it the mouse incident.
I think it's when Amir Hussein, despite saying warm but don't boil, boiled an experiment. The contents came flying across the room, all across my teacher's desk, and probably quite close to destroying my MacBook, which at the time was probably only about a month old. Thanks, Amir.
When we were doing online learning, I was at home and I was speaking to my own kids whilst trying to deal with a Year 11 class, and I did accidentally call Amalan darling. I just forgot who I was speaking to, and that was embarrassing and very awkward.
Did he call you mum?
She just sort of, okay.
I don't think I can beat that. I'll keep thinking.
Who's the most memorable Year 13?
You!
Who's your favorite?
You!
Because
You!
What's the most memorable thing you would say about our year group?
Do you know what? It's the brothers' fight.
In the sixth form?
In the sixth form. Yeah, went round like wildfire. But I think it was a good fight as well by all accounts, wasn't it?
How would you describe your Year 13 year group?
Very, very creative. Some fantastic artists in there. Bit challenging on the deadline front though.
How would you describe our year group in 3 words?
Easy, crazy, creative, and adventurous.
What's something crazy that you did when you were our age?
When I finished high school, I took a gap 2 years, and I didn't want to go to university right away. I wanted to experience life, but unlike you guys, my horizons were relatively limited. I couldn't imagine traveling around the world. I didn't have the money. But I hitchhiked all across Canada and to the farthest north I could go.
I took a week off, but the worst thing is that it was right before my final exams. It was a theatre festival, but I had a chemistry and math exams that suffered from my actions.
Was it worth it though?
It was worth it.
Okay.
Borrowed a teacher's car. Used to go to the shops.
What'd you buy?
Fish and chips.
That's it.
Yeah, but it was fish and chips for the small class that I was in.
You didn't just steal a teacher's car. How'd you get it?
Basically what happened was the sixth form teacher said, let's go and get some fish and chips. And he just basically passed me the keys as a dare, and I went to the shop in his car.
If you did that to me now, I'd do it too.
I know you would. That's the problem. And to be truthful, when I was in sixth form, I was like quiet and well behaved, and so I didn't do anything as rebellious as Sammy, you know.
What did he do?
Sammy's just Sammy. He's done things that I don't even think people have noticed yet.
We're just always too good?
No, pulled an all-nighter with my biology exam. Yeah.
So you're a hypocrite.
Yeah, exactly.
Me? Yes. Can't comment.
You can't say it?
No. I was just a typical UK teenager.
What will you guys miss the most about Haileybury?
The people.
The community, the warm, wonderful, wholesome community of our wonderful school.
You're pulling an English literature student. What will you guys miss the most about Haileybury?
Anwar Muhammad. Same.
You'll miss yourself?
Yes.
What will you miss the least?
Sleep deprivation.
You'll still have sleep deprivation
I know I
in
will.
university though.
Let me leave in happy delusion for a couple of months.
Couple months. The traffic in the mornings, maybe.
We don't care about the roads because we're not here anymore.
Yeah, I guess.
Screen construction.
Let's destroy the road. I don't know what you just said. Scream destruction?
What? Screw infrastructure.
I mean, you're going to America, and they already said screw infrastructure.
Oh yeah, they have everything. They have a lot of things screwed, but it's fine.
What do you think about when you come to school?
All the things I have to do that day, how much fun I'm going to have in sixth form, and that's the truth.
What do you think about when you leave school?
Freedom, joy, mental well-being.
Just the word mental well-being.
Mental well-being. When I leave school here, I know that tomorrow's going to be another good day. I've been here for 2 years, I've never had a bad day yet. And I think that is part and parcel of the makeup of my form class. I've been blessed with a beautiful form class. Without a shadow of a doubt, we've got the best. Lena's amazing smile. Rabbi is sneak. Basically, I've got the seven dwarfs to a certain extent.
Who's your favorite teacher?
Mr. Sateri from year 6. Mr. Blinko Debal from like this year.
Do you have any questions for them? Oh, what's your most embarrassing moment of your high school career?
Say that. I have one, but I don't want to announce it.
What's something that you wish you could change about your sixth form career?
Like if I went back in time,
Yes.
I wish I never took further maths and took geography instead or something easier. I think I would have taken art as well. I would have taken a 4th A-level art.
Yeah.
What? Can someone kick this
We
guy
missed
out?
you. We missed you in art.
Yeah,
Okay.
many people missed
We missed your camels. You want to be interviewed? No, because he won't be able to contain himself. He'll definitely say the N-word on camera.
He will say the N-word again.
Oh my God. This is the worst film crew I've ever worked with. How do you see yourself in 10 years?
Okay, New York City, investment banker at Goldman Sachs, salary $400,000 a year, and I'll be finishing my Harvard Business School.
You can't say same thing as him.
Toronto City, I own all of the pharmaceutical companies in all of North Germany. I make at least $500 million a year. And I own a river.
What do you need the river for?
Medicine.
What do you guys think is the biggest scandal that we've had, like in year 13?
Oh,
I don't think we have scandals in
We
the
had
year.
scandals.
We did?
Oh yeah, I mean with the school mostly, right?
Oh, that.
You had a lot of things. Remember year 11?
I honest to God, I don't even remember most of year 11.
It was like a fever dream. It's all a fever dream.
Yeah, literally. I mean, I was literally bald.
I remember that.
Yeah, you didn't even remember that.
Yeah. Half the class tried cheating on the exam. It was mock and it was really funny.
I never
They don't need to
cheated,
know that.
actually.
I never cheated.
I never cheated.
I never cheated. All done fairly.
I never cheated because I'm too lazy.
Yeah, same actually.
I was too scared.
It's too much effort, like
I'd
logistically.
rather do the work
Actually-
than go out of my way to cheat.
It's like
You know?
when I used to like prepare myself for cheating, I would just learn the material by the time all the cheat notes are done. So I basically just do division, I just do exam really well. I'm like, I guess I was just overstressing, you know.
Yeah.
Really.
Keep cheating.
Use cheating.
Yeah, this is our head boy, our darling star saying this. So, well, maybe something about your youth. Any scandals in your schools that you're like, oh, this is memorable?
My year 13 class know that it wasn't quite a prom, it was called like a leavers ball. And at our school we were allowed to drink at our leavers ball. And a couple of people really did drink. And there was a boy who just sort of overstepped the mark with a female teacher and caused a little bit of a stir.
Damn.
Yeah.
My years at school, what my worst thing I did in primary school, I helped organise a fight. So there was 2 boys, they were going to have a fight. So I decided to take bets and collect in money on who was going to win. It got found out, parents got called in, I had to spend a week outside the headmistress's office.
This is why you were so interested in the brothers fight. It's in your lineage.
Obviously in my blood, isn't it?
Who's your favorite year 13?
Sammy. Sammy is creative, a rule breaker. Sounds a lot like you, by the way. No, how can I have any one favorite? I really admire what you've done in Holland and all the places that you've done.
Thank you.
I admire Nico, that he's brave to go to China, and I admire Rabia, that she kept fighting and fighting and fighting until she got into Brown, and I admire Aldia, that he even got into Boston University on the first try. There's a lot of people to admire, so no, I will not answer that question. I refuse.
You already did.
Oh, damn.
You already said Sammy.
Maybe he will not do well in the exam, but I think Sammy will do well in life, and I wish that for everybody. You don't need the exam, you need life.
What student will you guys not forget about teaching, like ever? Most memorable?
Well, that's interesting. I think it would probably have to be Alan Asaya, just because he just did so much during COVID lockdown and set himself, really dedicated, did the paper, got it published, and just that sort of level of commitment, just you never forget someone like that. I hid Alexenia, had her in my form class since year 9, and just, yeah, absolutely amazing.
I was struck by Batakhan's charm when I first came. He's a very charming student. He gets everything done that he needs to do. Amir Hussain's intensity and debates. That's been fun in my classes. Yeah.
Very hard to pick because I love my history class. But I think probably Arson would live in a memory because I just think he's like the transition he's made from, no offense Arson, probably dreading you joining my IGCSE class to being, a little superstar of year 13. I think the journey that I've seen him take has been a really nice one.
Yeah. Looking forward to working more with Nabi, because Nabi's sticking around, I think, with us next year as well. So it's been a pleasure having Nabi. He's very passionate. So yeah.
I guess I'll never forget Rabia, because I think she's been hobbling more often than she's actually been walking properly. Still smiling even though she was clearly in pain. So it's been the pain of my lessons as well. So much resilience.
Yeah.
And then there's days when you are just beautiful. You come into class and your smile is radiant and you make me feel happy and you say something nice to somebody. There's other times you come into the class and you're thinking, what they're going to be like? How's the mood going to be? How's the mood going to affect me? Year 12, you were terrible. I didn't know from one day to the next how you were going to be. And then you started to change. And then year 13, I don't think I had a bad day with you. You were absolutely perfect.
That was beautiful.
So that's the best trash talking you're going to get. But I know that I could always rely on you. And I think that at some point you realised that you could rely on me. You just all need to be safe and enjoy what you're doing and smile. And don't make judgments. And don't allow people to make judgments on you. Remember your parents as much as you can, because regardless, you're special to them. And do not go longer than a week without getting in touch, because even though you've you've left the nest, they still worry about you. And particularly wherever you are in the world, your parents put you there. So you'll be parents one day. So
Be grateful, you
be
brats.
massively grateful, you monsters. But also be happy. Be the difference, make the change. And come to my funeral. You'll know when I'm dead, so you'll have that feeling in your hearts. And I want you to travel, because I haven't got 6 friends to carry my coffin. Now that is deep. Without a shadow of a doubt, I'd inherit the best form class. I'm going to miss you.